And speaking of science of life, have you cut the cucumber sandwiches for Lady Bracknell?
Yes, sir.
Ahem. Where are they?
Here, sir.
Oh! However, it makes no matter, for now that I read the inscription inside, I see that the thing isn't really yours at all.
Of course it is mine. You've seen me with it 100 times. And you've no right to read what is written inside. It is a very ungentlemanly thing to read the inside of a private cigarette case. Give it back to me.
Oh, it is absurd! There are hard and fast rules. That's what one should read and what one shouldn't. One should read everything. More than half of modern culture depends on what one shouldn't read.
I'm quite aware of the fact, and I don't propose to discuss modern culture. It isn't the sort of thing one should discuss in private. I simply want my cigarette case back.
Yes, but it is not your cigarette case! This cigarette case is dependent on someone by the name of Cecily, and you have just said you don't know anyone of that name! No.
Well, if you must know, Cecily happens to be my aunt.
Your aunt?
Yes, charming old lady she is too. Lives in Tunbridge Wells. Give it back to me, Algy.
But why did she call herself Little Cecily? From Little Cecily with her fondest love.
My dear fellow, what is there in that? Some aunts are tall, some aunts are not tall. Then surely a matter that an aunt may be allowed to decide for herself. You seem to think that every aunt should be exactly like your aunt. That is absurd. Now, for heaven's sake, give me back my cigarette case.
Yes, but why does she call you her uncle? From Little Cecily with her fondest love to her dear Uncle Jack. There is no objection, I will admit, to an aunt being a small aunt, but why an aunt should call her own nephew her uncle, I can't quite make out. Besides, your name isn't Jack at all, it is Ernest.
It isn't Ernest. It's Jack. Well, then I must get christened at once. I mean, we must be married at once. There's no time to be lost.
Married, Mr. Worthing?
Oh, yes. You know that I love you, and you've led me to believe, Miss Fairfax, that you're not absolutely indifferent to me.
Oh, I adore you. But you haven't proposed to me yet. Nothing has been said at all about marriage. The subject has not even been touched on.
Well, may I propose to you now?
I think it would be an admirable opportunity. And to spare you any possible disappointment, Mr. Worthing, I think it's only fair to tell you quite frankly beforehand that I am fully determined to accept you.
Gwendolyn!
Yes, Mr. Worthing, what have you got to say to me?
You know what I've got to say to you.
Yes, but you don't say it.
Gwendolyn, will you marry me?
Well, of course I will, darling.
Miss Prism has just been complaining of a slight headache. Yes, I think it would do her a world of good to have a short stroll with you in the park, Dr. Chasuble.
Cecily, I have not mentioned anything about a headache.
No, dear Miss Prism, I know that. But I felt instinctively that you had a headache. Yes, in fact, I was thinking about that and not my German lesson when the rector came in.
Oh, I hope, Cecily, that you are not inattentive.
I'm afraid I am.
That is strange. Were I fortunate enough to be Miss Prism's pupil, I would hang upon her lips. I spoke metaphorically. My metaphor was drawn from bees.
Cecily, your rector is here, experienced in all the practices and rites and ceremonies of the church.
Yes, Dr. Chasuble's a most learned man. He's never written a single book, so you can imagine how much he knows.
I must see him on a most important christening. I mean, on a most important business. Oh, I shan't be more than half an hour.
Considering that we have been engaged since February the 14th and that I only just met you today for the first time, I think it is rather hard that you should leave me for so long a period as half an hour. Couldn't you make it 20 minutes?
Oh, I'll be back in no time.
What an impetuous boy he is! I like his hair.
From the moment I saw you, I distrusted you. I felt you were false and deceitful. I am never deceived in such matters. My first impressions of people are invariably right.
terrible time. No doubt you have another call of a similar character to make about the neighborhood.
Gwendolyn, darling.
Oh, Ernest! My own Ernest! A moment. May I ask if you're engaged to be married to this young lady?
To dear little Cecily? Well, of course not. What could have put such an idea in your pretty little head?
Thank you. You may.
I knew there must be some mistake, dear Gwendolyn, but the gentleman whose arm is at present round your waist is my guardian, Mr. John Worthing.
I beg your pardon?
This is Uncle Jack.
Jack!
Oh, well,
Here is Ernest.
My love.
A moment, Ernest. May I ask you, are you engaged to be married to this young lady?
To what, young lady? Good heavens, Gwendolyn!
Yes, good heavens, Gwendolyn. To Gwendolyn.
Oh, of course not. How could put such an idea into your pretty little head?
Thank you, you may. I felt there was some slight air, Miss Cardew. The gentleman who is now embracing you is my cousin, Mr. Algernon Moncrief.
Algernon Moncrief? Is your name Algernon?
I cannot deny it.
Oh, is your name really John?
I could deny it. I can deny anything I like. My name certainly is John. It's been John for years.
A gross deception has been practiced on the both of us.
My poor wounded sister. You will call me sister, will you?
I have always told you that my name was Ernest. Haven't I, Gwendolyn? It is Ernest! I mean, it truly is Ernest!
Now that the general is called Ernest, I know I have some particular reason for disliking the name. Come, Gwendolyn.
Ernest, my own Ernest. I felt from the first that you could have no other name.
Gwendolyn, it is a terrible thing for a man to suddenly realize that all his life he's been speaking nothing but the truth. Can you ever forgive me?
I can, for I feel you are sure to change.
My own one.
Letitia.
Oh, Frederick, at last.
Cecily, at last.
Gwendolyn, at last.
I have missed my last train! My nephew, you seem to be displaying signs of triviality.
On the contrary, Aunt Augusta, I have now realized for the first time in my life the vital importance of being earnest.